Hi guys, welcome. It's Jessie with Jessie's Planet. I'm here today with my desk calendar, which is not actually a desk calendar. So as I've kind of disclosed previously, if you're new here, just for the FYI, I'm a teacher and I usually keep a desk calendar on top of my desk. But what I have found in previous years is that it tends to collect a lot of junk. So it ends up with coffee stains and all sorts of weird things on it, which is not ideal. So this year I've decided that I'm gonna give this a whirl because then I can hang it up. The other bonus is that in doing this, I was able to find a really basic wall calendar with some really thick paper that I'm very fond of at Walmart for really cheap. So it gives me a chance to do with my wall calendar what I like to do with my planner. And why not take the opportunity to make just one more thing beautiful in my life? It's kind of my shtick. So basically what it comes down to is, got this at Walmart. It is black and white, pretty plain. Oh, that's July already. There were a couple months I didn't need to do because it was prior to the school year starting. I already finished my July, which I didn't put a whole lot of time and energy into, honestly, because as far as July goes, I don't start pre-planning till the 28th, so there's not a lot that's going on in July. And bust out. I had to order new pens. My absolute favorite pen for planning. And they slowly have kind of died, so I needed new ones. Alrighty. I just want to make a real quick note because otherwise I'm going to forget. I finally got my date for open house. So I want to make sure that I block that out because I have to be there for that. As I get times for my pre-planning and all of the things that I have to do for pre-planning, I will start adding those in as well. So I am looking at starting up my August. I need to come up with plans for August as far as what I want to do for decorating. And then I'm going to add in some of the important things that I need to do. Not super fond of the fact that they did that, but we'll make it work. Alrighty. So, first thing is, as far as what I'm doing for the things that I'm adding, I picked some washi, and I picked washi kind of based on what I was looking at for stickers. I'm going with green planty vibes, so these three will probably somehow find a way to live in here. And then also, I am going to bust out my rainbow boxes. This book is coming to an end. I have another one, but I want to try and get rid of some of the last few boxes in as much as I can. And this is a good calendar to do that because we don't like wasting. And then I busted out this one. As I've said previously, I'm a huge fan of all of the big stickers, but I also am kind of fond of the ones I get on Amazon. They tend to be kind of cute. So if they're cute and they fit the vibe, I tend to go with it. This one I got on Amazon. She probably was maybe $10, not expensive. But there are some really cute stickers in here. And we're going to bust those out because August feels like it's kind of the end of summer. So why not have some harvest time? All right. I'm going to start by adding a little bit of tape. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. There's another bonus to me putting, I want to cut this straighter, putting my calendar on the wall because for those of you that have seen some of my other stuff, I am a teacher, but my classroom is slightly different in that I teach in an adaptive classroom. For those of you who don't know what adaptive is, basically it's a special education classroom. And my kiddos, I'm gonna need to go much lower, eek. My kiddos that I teach all happen to be on the spectrum, and they all, for all intents and purposes, tend to be non-speaking. I have one little ray of sunshine that I'm getting this year. She's coming up to me, and she does have conversations to a certain extent, but that's a first for us. The rest of my kiddos tend to use devices. Some of them are still learning to use their communication devices, and some of them are super comfortable with them. But talking to us in the traditional sense is not something that happens in my classroom. But in addition to that, my classroom also comes with additional adults. So I am officially the classroom teacher, but I have 2 paraprofessionals I work with. And I would say, quite honestly, my paraprofessionals do more than they get credit for, a whole lot more. So while their job is not always acknowledged as much as it deserves to be, I know how amazing they are. Let me cut this from behind because I want to get this off. And in having a wall calendar, it creates a situation where they will also be able to see all of the things that are happening in the classroom and that are coming up. And how can that be a bad thing, right? I want this guy. So we're going to make sure that we have this all set up so that they know what's coming and they're able to jump in and do the things. I got a little bit of sad news earlier this week. Last year, I had 2 amazing people in the room with me teaching, and I was very fond of both of them. And we just got word that one of them is actually not going to be able to come back for personal reasons. So we are going to be getting someone new. And I always welcome the opportunity to work with someone new. But we are going to miss, very much so, the guy that we're losing. So there is that. Alrighty, I have some tapes in. Now I'm going to throw I'm looking at the calendar to see what I have to put in immediately as far as school stuff goes. And I have 2 days of pre-planning, and then this is going to be our first day of school, which is important. And we're going to want to do something for that. But we're going to be able to add some stuff in some other places, hopefully, to make her pretty. See, I like this guy, but he would cover that up. So why don't we look at possibly down here? Oops, a little sideways. Boo. Little sideways. Okay. She's gonna go there. I love. My doggo has got a little bit of an issue she's sorting through, and she needs to figure it out, or she's going to get herself in some trouble. Alrighty. Sorry about that. something over here. And because I'm layering, all of a sudden it's looking a little bit like this is not straight. And I don't know how I missed that previously. I'll trim it from the back again in a minute. Okay, much better. Alrighty. Because I'm layering, I'm gonna wanna find paper stickers to put there as opposed to the slightly transparent ones. I don't know that I want you to live in my garden in this moment. Alrighty. I love the bumblebees. So cute. Except for you don't want to come out for me today. Hello, little bees. Why don't we make the honey drip right into my You for Saturday? Oh, you're so cute. Okay. Got those. I want to throw some stuff down here too. And I also want to make sure that I have more boxes. I have all of this space as well. I contemplated getting out some flowers from one of my other books to put them in there. But that has not yet to be determined at this point. I wonder if, like I said, I'm trying to help the rest of these stickers find a home. I really don't like wasting. And there has got to be I have a few different ones I could use. What about could put a box there. Oh, oh yeah. Tulips are not necessarily a this time of year flower, but it's okay. They can live there anyway. Hey, dude, how tall I'm... That's the one thing. So if he's here, he's probably going to run into my Thursday. But I like him. He's cute. He can live somewhere else, though. Because when is it a bad time for a garden gnome? I cannot think of any time that it is a bad time for a garden gnome. How about if you live way down at the bottom? I want something over here on this side that doesn't take up too much space. What about you? so cute. And I think that we need to get some boxes, and I want a little something there. But not too big. Oddly, like some of the one downside to these stickers is some of the quotes that they have are just a little weird. I'm mostly here for it, but they are a little weird. Okie dokie. That's done. Now, we're gonna add some boxes and then we'll add some more stuff. I have some red, I have some orange. I don't wanna do red and orange and pink. That might be a bit much, but I do have some blue as well. And some yellows. Sometimes all you want to do is help Ooh, you just went wonka donka. Yuck. Take a look at this guy for a minute, because something is not quite right, but it's close. There. That's a pre-planning day. That's a pre-planning day. Pre-planning. This guy is a super special day, so let's see if we can find something really cute to mark that one. My dog's being difficult. First day. Oh, yay. We love first day. Okay. That's that. Now, are there other things I have to label in here? Not so much. I will have more stuff, but the other thing that we do a lot of that I would like to put stickers in for is, because of the type of classroom I have, I don't have a traditional classroom. My classroom looks slightly different, and we work on a lot of adaptive skills, which includes cooking. And we try to do fun Fridays. Most of the time, fun Fridays means that we're cooking something, but that might vary depending on the week. But I would like to put in stickers for our Fun Friday activities, because here's the thing. Something happens and we can't do it, I'd like to be able to get back and do it and move some things around, because I'll do grocery shopping for cooking and crafts and stuff all in one sitting for at least 2 weeks. And I really hate the idea if something comes up and we can't actually get to it, that we at least need to try and shift things a little bit. And if I put them on stickers, that means I can shift things. Because stickers are forever movable. Sometimes they take a little bit more work to move, but they are movable nonetheless. I want you, oh, you're not exactly the color I want, but that's okay, you'll work. Rather go with a red than a pink with this one. There we go. 4 fun Fridays in that month. So we'll have to have 4 fun activities. And when I lesson plan, these will be based on kind of what we're doing sometimes. Sometimes it'll just be for fun. But, so like for open house, I need to make a note to buy cookies, because I take my open houses very seriously, and we will be baking cookies for people that come. Alrighty. We have, is that not even? I feel like this red is a little wonky donkey. A little topsy-turvy. Okay. Also, here I go messing with it again. The purple is a little bit further this way, so, well, it doesn't have to be perfect. I would like it to kind of line up a little bit. There we go, that's good. So we'll put our Fun Fridays in. We have pre-planning, we have the first day of school. I have some really cute alternatives to boxes in here that I was looking at. I'm gonna cut my stump in half. And sorry, my dogs are feeling super chatty today. Oh, that did not occur to me. I don't yikey. Because if I do it here, it's cute and all, but I'm cutting off enough of it that you're not gonna be able to tell it's a stump. Hey, Stumpy McGee, go back in here. You'll come back out at another point in time. This one's cute too. But again, it's the part where it's like, can she live here without disrupting my numbers, which is slightly weird, but inevitably we have to do the things that work. I can use some of these because now we've moved into other areas. Do not think I'm ready for some toast with honey. It is cute, but it's not what we're going with here. Oh, she's cute. Again, not what I wanted to do, not what I was looking at that time, but I like you. I don't know why my dogs are feeling so barky today. Can I split you possibly and make you into 2 lovely stickers? I do not like that there, but I probably would like you there. And there. Again, with the size of the boxes, I would like to have some that I split and put it on the sides, but they need to be slightly smaller or they need to be thinner so they can go further up. And the key is not to just try it simply because I can. We certainly can't cut her in half. That would be awkward. You're cute too. I don't want to lose your bumblebee butt. I can lose a little bit of the page of the book or paper, whatever that is. But I'll trim that in a minute because I'm gonna have to flip her around. Alrighty. I think I am pretty much done with August. Next time we get together, we'll do some September to figure out what kind of inspiration I want to do for September. Interesting choice. She is definitely cute. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like if you liked it. Give me a big thumbs up. And subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. I appreciate you.